and it's just kind of a basic model, but you know, it does what I need. It takes care of just a little bit of entertainment. I like to watch a bit of sports, maybe a football game or a hockey game each week. There's some good TV programs on, Lone Star 911, The Alien. There's another cop show on there I catch a bit once in a while, or that one about the Montana people, Big Sky or whatever it's called. I know when I visit my mother, it's usually Blue Jays baseball or Heartland are kind of the two favorites when I go visit her each month. But on Saturdays, you just kick back. There's a bit of comedy. Watch Seinfeld sometimes, or Money Sense around lunchtime. And, I like to try to watch a movie now and again. So it's just entertainment, but it's intentional, right? The new Friends, I watch that once in a while, that show, The Big Bang Theory with Sheldon and his buddies. I do turn that off once in a while if they get too sarcastic or cynical, and I don't appreciate it when I am watching it. But I kind of think it's not a bad show in general. It's the new Friends. It's they're trying to get along as friends, making it in the world, and what's wrong with that? That's good for anybody, right? Good lesson, trying to get along with your friends. So you look past some of the cynical humor sometimes, but it's good to have a little laid back in your personal life, and I think that, and but be intentional about it. I don't really just zombie out without a focus in front of the TV for 3-4 hours at a stretch every night, and I don't think you should. But if you kind of pick your spots, you can have a good wholesome night and enjoy it, and you went away feeling, man, I was entertained tonight, and you kind of have a few chuckles and you feel good about yourself. And then I have a not bad car. I have a humble car. I drive a Dodge Journey, and I think it's a good business car. It runs well. And one of the adages we have in our family, we were raised by it. We saw our father do this, and I know one of my brothers, who is also a salesperson, does this. You don't show up in some big, rich, fancy vehicle that's better than your customers. I do have a goal to get a Corvette at some point. I've had that dream since I was a teenager, and but that'll be for my personal life, my weekend car, and an old blue Ford truck. But my business car is moderate, because when I show up to deal with a client, I don't want to suggest I'm more well-to-do than them and they're getting overcharged by my business and I'm frivolous. So it's my work week car is a moderate. I mean, it's expensive enough and it runs good and it's got good gas economy and I got enough of the features in it that I need. But I don't want to have the air about me. And people don't have to agree with this, but it's the view I was raised in and I've kept it. I think it's a good view. You just, you show some respect to your clients that you're not better than them in terms of you're some big hotshot. What I do in my private life is up to me, but in anybody, right? Unless it was something harmful, it's nobody else's business. Like, unless some neighbor was like insulting a kid by harming them or being fraudulent somehow by extorting or some kind of ritual abuse of other people that were maybe vulnerable and less than and couldn't take care of themselves, I would never even step in or bother myself with other people's business ever. What's it to me? We all got to live our own lives. But if the opposite was true, something like a justice spirit rises up in you, you got to go stick up for somebody sometimes when they're being picked on and abused, right? And that's fairness, right? And in society, I know God has a way of helping people who need help through other people too. So anyways, those are some of the things I do in my personal life, and some of it's private. There is a portion of my life, it's just between me and nobody else but the Lord. And that's okay, because if you have a happy private life, personal life, you're going to be successful at all you put your hand to in life, in your work and in your friendships with other people and the things you involve yourself in the community and all that. And I don't know that I haven't served in anything for a long time other than my own company, serving in general to the public through my teaching elements. But there may be a day I serve again. I spent a pretty invested 10 years when I was going through my schooling to get my HR theology degree to teach these principles. Um, a lot of it was like double time, a full-time work job and a full-time serving job, and to get the learning and education. And so I've the last 10 years haven't, but I've been thinking with an eye on the horizon, no matter how much time we are here on this earth. I might get back into some community elements serving. And there's probably a few ways that interest me. I was a town councilor when I was way back in Herschel years ago, but the town council may be of interest to me in the future, or the Chamber of Commerce. And or I might, one of the interests I have, I coached minor hockey when I was a kid. You never know. I might just even want to suggest if I might want to coach the Wheatland Kings Junior B hockey team here a year or two down the road and give those boys a chance and hope for what I know as a hockey person that has coached some minor hockey, played to a certain level in my adult age, past midget, midget hockey contact, midget B, and then played a year of intramural university D, and then into recreational hockey into my mid-30s, I suppose. So I'm a fan, I'm avid, so the technology and strategies up there might be just exciting to do that and have the boys have some win through me and what I know and some of my strategy and history and coaching and clinics I've taken and all that. So got the good book of hockey plays and whatever. So we'll see. I'm considering the ideas of serving again as time goes on, but wanted to make sure I got past the point where I felt my company was solid and the dream has come true, that the money is coming in from various clientele I'm dealing with. And we're getting through the COVID times, and my company finally feels like it's on solid ground and not so dependent on my every breath of life I'm breathing into it. But anyways, I think we'll sign off here pretty quick, and we'll get back out into the marketplace again tomorrow, calling on people and finishing up some administration we're working on. And we'll see. CCI, we'll see you soon. Just going to play you one last song as we go. Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? Dreams. I like ocean spray, but you know what? This is what I got right now, so don't let the dream go down the drain. You get what you got and just make lemonade out of it. Bernie May signing off. Bye all now.